Hello, we're back with a couple Beech Lane products supplied by Beech Lane to me to try to help our RV refrigerator. That's one that runs off of electricity or propane when we're traveling down the road, to work more efficiently and keep the temperatures cooler when it is extremely hot outside. So they sent me, I requested the fan, this little one here, that mounts inside your refrigerator. It connects up to the fins in the back of the refrigerator, and I'll show you that shortly. And then I requested the larger box is this type of fan, which is just like 12-volt computer fans, that I ended up mounting on the upper vent in the slide to make the airflow in back of the refrigerator stronger. So let me show you the fan inside the refrigerator. Okay, inside our refrigerator we have these fans back here, and there's little alligator clips on the back of the fan body to clip onto there. I ended up running, because this is a Norcold, I ended up running the wire to the power down the water tube to drain water, because I needed to get a hold of 12-volt power in back of the refrigerator. And then the other wire that's more for grounding, or the neutral, I ended up clipping over here. I stripped the wire back and I slipped it underneath that sensor there that senses how cold the refrigerator is. So this is constant power. These wires here go to the light overhead, but that light goes out with a motion sensor when you shut the door. So I couldn't tap into those wires, because then the fans will quit running when the door shuts. So this is constant power, as you can see, and it's to move the air around the groceries that you have inside here, and all the items you have inside, and to try to move the air around to keep the cool air from the fins and all that working better, more efficiently. Okay, now I'm on the back side, and you can see where my wire came down and out of the drain tube here. And I ran it around, and it is right here, and it's wire nutted into the power lead that's constant 12-volt power connected to the refrigerator board. So that's how I got the power. Now this controller is for the fans on the outside. And I tried using their 3M sticky tape. It didn't work for the first trip. So when I got back, I had some commercial grade Velcro. So I put a piece on it and a piece on the metal and stuck it to it, and it seems to be holding well. And I had to wire that also in. I had to wire that into both wires over here. So I cut the wire and wire nutted in the hot wire, neutral wire, to run the fan up overhead. Now the fan up overhead, this control has a manual mode that you can turn on, and you can decrease the settings or increase settings, or you can set an auto. I have mine set for 80 degrees, so until it gets to be 80 degrees in this area, the fan won't come on. And then as it gets warmer, the fan should ramp up to higher running faster. I could set it down to 75 or 70, or I could which it just came on because it's over 70 here, or set it to 80. So, and then that shuts it off. So let me show you the fan up above. The thickness of the fans were a little too thick to just mount without modifying my vent. So I'll pull back a little bit so you see I got some silver screws there. I'll pull this off to kind of show you. I ran the wire down through the refrigerator. I used a fiberglass rod. You might be able to use a fish tape. I had fiberglass fish rod, so I used that. You have a sensor that you hang up near here, near above the coils. That's for the temperature sensor. So I just kind of used Gorilla Tape for now and Gorilla Taped it to that pan above. So I'll have to keep an eye on that to make sure that stays. And then you have your wires and your connectors here. Let me pull this out. And as you can see, I had to chop into my vent to anchor these fans and cut part of my vent away. Don't know how well you can see that. And modify it myself because the thickness was too much for the way they talk about putting it in, because you're supposed to anchor it up against here between the vent, but there's not enough depth to do that without the fans hitting on this. It prevented me from putting the cover back on. So I had to modify this. I will add a link to another guy's YouTube video that I watched showing how he installed this, and also I will provide a link for the other small fan inside the refrigerator on how a guy with the similar Norcold refrigerator, how he installed that, because those are the ones I used as examples. Okay, back inside. We've only used these fans for one trip. The one we did last month, it was 90 degrees when we were camping. Very satisfied with them and how they worked. In the past, our refrigerator, because of usage, would get up into the 50 degree range at times, not making it good for keeping food from spoiling. So when we saw the temperatures rising, we turned both fans on, the inside and the one on the back side, and ran, and it kept it between 30 and 40 degrees for a safe temperature for your food. So just the one-time use when it was extremely hot out, we were satisfied with them, and we noticed a noticeable change. I can't tell you which fan did what, whether it was a combination of both or whether it's just the back fan or the inside fan, but between the two of them, it definitely kept the refrigerator colder than we had seen in the past summers. So this is my quick review of the Beech Lane refrigerator vent fans. So I will put links in the description, as I mentioned before, to the two videos of YouTube content creators of them installing these, and also to the products at the Beech Lane website if you're interested in purchasing any. Thank you for watching the video, watching this review, and stay tuned for more information on RV trips and products and things to help you with your RV adventures.